Hi everyone, this is Linda and Michelle, and this is a special request video. We had a viewer ask us if we would reveal the movie worlds we'd like to be a part of or not be a part of, and the characters that we would choose to be if we could be any character in a movie. So we each made a list, 3, maybe 4 in some cases, and we're going to give you that information. So, if we were going to say, what movie worlds would you not want to be a part of, Michelle?
Okay,
What would you choose
that
for
that
your?
was kind of easy. That
Was it
part,
okay?
yeah, it really was. I have three that I really wouldn't want to live in these movies
Mm-hmm.
ever, and my three were Schindler's List, Jurassic Park. No, don't want to be with dinosaurs, and then Avatar. I just thought, whoa, that would be a tough way to live.
Very true.
Yeah, those were my three that were
Okay.
on my do
And
not want to live
my
list.
3 do not lists were I just went through the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I would not want to live in the Middle Earth. I would like to live in the Shire maybe, but not in the Middle Earth. The other one I thought, another one I have on my list is the Hunger Games.
Oh, okay.
I would not want to be a part of that. I would not want to live in that time. And my third is Gotham City with
Okay.
Batman.
Batman.
Dark, sinister, there's an underworld there. I would not want to be part of that world. Okay.
All right. So
So,
those are the three places we do not want to
okay,
be
where would we
part
want
of.
to be, Michelle?
Well, okay. The first one here on my list is Back to the Future. And I just because there's time travel involved, and I think that would be really cool to be able to go back
Hmm.
and forth in time. And if I needed to be someone in this film, I think I'd want to be the professor because he had all the controls.
Okay.
So that was one of them. Another one on my list is Downton Abbey, because that's one of my favorite movies, and I just love everything about that movie, the time, the era, and it would just be such an interesting time to live.
Hmm.
And I think I would like to be one of the main stars. I'd like to be Mary, one of the daughters, because she was a modern woman, and it was very interesting, I think, to be her part and try to uh, be a little bit ahead of her time in many
Hmm.
ways. Okay, and then I have on here a movie. I don't know. Maybe you never even saw this one, Linda. Midnight in Paris.
Yes, I did see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and um, that movie. I'm not quite sure how old it is, but it takes place in Paris, which love Paris, love to live in Paris forever and ever,
Hmm.
maybe. And this couple is there; they're going to get married, and the groom to be is I forget his name. Owen, is it Owen? Mm, sorry, can't remember his name. The main star, but anyway, he was a writer, and he by chance he's sitting on these steps, and a car comes up, an old car comes up and takes him back to the 1920s, and he gets involved. He goes to these clubs, and he meets so many of the writers of that period. You have Scott Fitzgerald and Hemingway and Zelda, and I would love to be part of that scene. And I don't know. I guess I would be. I don't know who I would be if I was going to be in that era, but maybe I would just like to be the guy who was in Paris and decided to stay there and live
Oh,
forever.
So those are your characters and your
Yeah, those are
okay.
my three. And just as a side here, I did have a number four, but it's just kind of a fun movie that I think I would enjoy being part of, and that's Mary Poppins.
Mhm.
And it because I just love that movie, and it's just a fun movie, and I definitely would want to be Mary Poppins,
Okay.
so I could fly around on with my umbrella.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, those are
All right.
mine.
All right. My three environments or movie worlds that I would like to be part of. I think it would be really cool to live at a time when I could have gone to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. I think that would just be so cool to be a kid and do that. The other was Harry Potter.
Hmm.
The I would love Hogwarts, Diagon Alley, all that kind of stuff. Like that would just be so awesome to me. I love that at Universal. And my third is Oz, the Wizard of Oz. I would
Oh,
love to experience Oz. I just think that would be like a really cool little environment, except for the Wicked Witch. The characters I chose, though, are not part of those movies. The
wow.
characters I chose were Jane, Mary Poppins. I think I would like to be Jane and go to the park and dance with Bert. I just think that all of
Mhm.
that scene would be so cool, and that would just be, my idea of perfect. I think that the Black Panther in in Wakanda would be amazing. I think that that would be like he had just, I don't know, honor and a humility, and he just was an amazing superhero. So I think that would be really cool. And my third is Andy in Toy Story, having all his toys to play with that come to life. That would be such a cool experience. So that's our video. Those are our thoughts. Anything you want to add?
No, I don't think so.
No. So you guys go down in the comments and tell us what movie environments would you want to be part of and what character would you want to be? Or which ones are a threat and would you not want to be a part of? I'd be curious to read your responses. Always love reading your responses. Um, so that's it. We have a whole lineup of movies this week, and we will be back soon with those. And please subscribe if you haven't done that. And that's all we got for today. Catch you in the next one.
Good night.
Good night.